All right, guys. Today, we coming live. It's Uncle Cass at Launchpad, the Uncle Cass Launchpad. First of all, I want to say thank God for letting me be here today, for giving me the knowledge and the oversight to be able to bring you this knowledge that I'm giving. Excuse me. Well, as I stated before, we're gonna be speaking on wealth and health. So today, what we're gonna talk about is we're gonna touch the subject of LLCs and how to build an LLC to get you some business credit. First of all, a lot of people probably say, "Well, I ain't got no money for a business. I don't know how to run a business." None of that matters. None of that matters. Knowledge is power. Information. We're in the information age right now. We've been in the prehistoric age with the dinosaurs. We've been in the, industrial age. Now we're in what they call the information age, the information superhighway. Whatever knowledge you need, whatever you want to get, is all at a touch of a finger. And with AI, it makes it even more easier for everybody. So let me get on this. Let me get into it. First of all, what I want you to do is, if you want to build you some business credit, I want you to go to Zenbiz or Busy. These websites are free LLCs. They will set you up a free LLC for free. Zenbiz is what I go with. That's what I chose. Zenbiz. Zenbiz will set you up a free LLC plus state tax. Now, with a state tax, what that means is, in each state, they requires a excuse me. Ugh, my bad. Each state requires a tax when you set up a business. So, you can surf and you can find different states to file your LLC in when the cheapest one. I'm in New York State right now, so the state tax here in New York is $200. And you go to Zenbiz, they set up your website. They set it up for you. They set up your LLC. You fill out all, answer the questionnaire. They set up all the paperwork for you. It's simple. It's simple and easy. They'll walk you through the process. They also have online coaches that's there for you 24 hours a day that you can reach back. And if you have a question with anything, they'll help you out. As far as business credit, after you build your LLC, you want to go to the IRS.com and get you an EIN number. Once you get an EIN number, is equivalent to a social security number for your business. That's what you want to do. You want to get you an EIN number. Once you get your EIN number, you want to go first. Let me rewind. First, before you set up your LLC, you want to structure it well. What I mean by that is this, right? You're going to need you a business address. You're going to need you a business phone number. You're going to need you a business email address, right? Not your personal email address, not your personal phone number, not your personal address. Now, as far as a business address, they got what you call virtual addresses, where you can go to different sites. You can Google it, and they got different sites that will set you up a digital address, a business address. Same as the email address. You can also go to GoDaddy.com, and they will set you up an email and a phone number, a business phone number, and a business, and it's rarely cheap. I mean, no more than $15-20. You can set up you a business email address, and you can set up your phone number. You want to do that first. You want to do that, if not, right after. Right after you get your LLC. The LLC is free again. Like I said, only thing you pay is state taxes. And the LLC is nothing but a piece of paper saying that you are a limited liability company, right? So you're creating an entity. You're creating an entity other than yourself. So if somebody want to sue you for something, they can't sue you as an individual. They can sue your company, and it limits the liability on you, right? Also, you have a tremendous benefits with an LLC. You can write off pretty much everything you spend money on. Your business expenses. If you want to go out to dinner, you want to buy your vehicle, all of those things can be wrote off and bought through your LLC with your EIN number, right? So first of all, let me recap on that. You have to get you a business address, a business phone number, and a business email address, right? That's called structuring your LLC properly. You want to structure it properly first. And the reason you want to do that is this. Once you get your LLC up and going, you can go to credit unions, you can go to banks, and you can get what they call business credit. Business credit is this. Most people start businesses to make money. Most people make money to start businesses. You know what I'm saying? So here's the thing. The banks and the credit unions, they would give you a line of credit. They'll give you a line of credit. You know, when you starting out your business, they know you ain't making no money. Whether you made money in your business or not, you'll qualify for lines of credit. And all depending on how you structure your LLC will determine how much money and how you can do it. It's all kind of ways, it's all kind of niches, it's all kind of, you know, ways you can do this. First of all, you want to structure your business properly, right? Again, I'm gonna say this again. Get you a business address, a business phone number, and a business email. Now, once you do that, you reach out to the banks. You can even reach out to the SBA. The SBA is the Small Business Administration. You know, you reach out to these guys and they give you lines of credit to start your business. You might need a vehicle, you might need a truck, you might need, depending on what type of business you structure your business in. Another thing, another note, make sure you name your LLC something proper. You know, don't put I'm a gangster LLC. That's a red flag. You don't want to put that. You want to put something professional. You want to avoid certain things also as real estate, auto dealership. You don't want to say them things because those things are liabilities. And a lot of banks frown upon that because it's hard to get a return on their investment, right? See, what the bank does is sell money. They sell money to you. They want you, they're giving away money. They want to give you the money so they can gain interest. They make their money off the interest. If I loan you $100 and I said, well, hey, I need a 20% interest on my $100 within a certain period of time, right? I'm making $20 off that $100. Same thing goes if it was $100,000. I want 20% interest. You know, that's $20,000 that they're making. So this is how the bank and the credit union make their money. So they're looking for people to invest in, small businesses to invest in, to get this money to these people. You understand what I'm saying? To you guys, to you out there listening right now, you could be the one that they get the money to. All depends on how you set it up. And again, like I say, knowledge is power, you know, and information. This is the information that you need to hear. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people use the internet for entertainment, to watch YouTube, see who's doing what and what's what. This is the tea right here. This is what's going on right here. You could listen, for a little or nothing, you can get over $50,000 to $150,000 line of credit with your LLC and your EIN number if you structure it properly. Once you structure it properly, you can go to any credit union, any bank. Most people use Navy Federal. That's the one everybody hitting on, Navy Federal. Or you can go to DCU. Those are the two that's really biting. It's hundreds of lending companies. There's hundreds of lending institutions that's lending money for small businesses, you know, in this country. You also can write off everything. You can write off pretty much everything. Whatever you buy, you can write it off. If you buy clothes, you can write it off as business apparel. If you buy a car, a vehicle, that's a business vehicle. You're going out to eat, you're going out, that's a business lunch, a business expenses. You can write all these things off, right? So you get a lot of benefits with this. You know, and today I'm just touching the surface on this. We'll go in depth in another episode. This is gonna be a short episode right here because, you know, I just want to touch bases with everybody to feed some content into my channel. I'm gonna go into debt in a later episode, but for the foremost, you want to find go to ZenBiz, file your LLC, get you a business address, a business phone number, a EIN number, and get you an email. Once you do those things, you can leverage it. You can leverage your credit. Now, first of all, another thing, what I want to say is this, right? Before you pop the clutch, check your personal credit. The reason I say that is this, right? Once these banks and these lending institutions view your business structure and how it's set up, they're gonna check your personal credit, right? So you want your personal credit to be a little staller. But with AI, they got so many AI tools now. You can go to AI tools and find a site that will help you clean up your credit. You want to challenge what's on your credit. Let's just say, for instance, you got a 570 and you got a couple inquiries on your credit. You want to go to find an AI, you can go to ChatGPT, you can go to whatever, you know what I'm saying, and ask them, write me some letters to challenge what's on my credit. Now, here's the thing. The IRS is so packed and so filled, it's millions of people that they're dealing with. So they're not going to answer this. If they don't answer within 30 days, they got to take it off your credit. This is the fastest, easiest way to clean your credit up. You want to get your personal credit intact first, right? Because if you can't handle your own money, how you going to handle the money that they're trying to give you? You understand what I'm saying? How can you handle, if you can't handle a couple of $1,000, how you going to handle a couple $100,000? So, I mean, it only makes sense if you think about it. Clean your credit up. They got different sites that you can do. And my in my next episode, I'm going to name some of these sites. I'm going to break it down and name some of these sites. I'm going to dissect everything for you. I just wanted to touch the bases on this right now. I say, we're going to be talking about health and wealth. Here's the thing. In 2025, we got to take it to the next level. It's too much information out here. There's no need for nobody to be broke. There's no need for nobody to be struggling. It's too much information out here. You know what I'm saying? Use these electronic devices, use the internet, use it for what it's made for. Make you some money off of it. The rich is getting richer. You know what I'm saying? And things are getting even more easier. But the AI is taking over, which is making things very easy, man. It's so easy to go to AI and ask it to do anything. You can do anything. You can write you a business letter. You know what I'm saying? They can write you a business plan. Whatever you tell it to do, it's going to do it, right? And a lot of the AI sites are free. If not, it don't cost that much. If it do $20, $30, $40, ain't nothing for something that's going to make you hundreds of thousands of dollars, tens of thousands of dollars. Utilize this information. This is information. Utilize this information, guys. Utilize it. I'm here. There's so many people out here giving out this information, and it's all over the place. You just got to sit down and you got to put yourself in the mind frame and say, hey, I can do this. You got to believe in yourself. I can do this. Like a lot of people that know me and know I'm from the streets. Let me give you a little bit about. I'm from the streets. I've been hustling. I've been to prison. I've been to prison 4 times in my life. But I've always been an educated guy. I've sold drugs. You know what I'm saying? I've been shot. I've shot at people. I ain't gonna say I shot nobody. I don't incriminate myself like that. But hey, here's the thing. All of that's irrelevant. All that's irrelevant. It's a new day. It's a new wave. I'm just letting you know I'm just like you guys. You know what I'm saying? Depending on whatever walk of life you coming from, you got to believe in yourself. A lot of people see me and say, damn, I know him, man. He used to be out here hustling. He used to be doing his thing. What they didn't know was I was intelligent. How intelligent I was. You know what I'm saying? I was an A and B student. I was an A and B student in school. So I've always been an intelligent guy. You know what I'm saying? I always had an intellect. Other than street, I've always been well-rounded. And so I thank God for this platform, for me to be able to educate my people, if not my kids. I'm educating everybody. Anybody, any information, I'm not gatekeeping nothing. I'm putting it out there. And like I said, in my next episode, I'll go into depth and I give you names of websites. I give you names of the certain type of lending institutions. I give you names of the AI tools that you can use to navigate you through your journey. Yeah, I just want to say, man, I thank God for this platform. Once again, I thank God for this platform and for the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding that I have right now to better myself. I'm in a better situation in life. I'm able to sit down and think without having to worry about the cops kicking in my door, the robbers kicking in my door. You know what I'm saying? So I can sit down and really use my intellect and elevate myself to a higher level. And that's what I'm doing. And I'm sharing that with the world. This is something I always wanted to do. This was on my bucket list. This was on my bucket list, and I'm accomplishing that, and it make me feel good to do this. I do this. I'm not monetized. I ain't making no money off of this. You know what I'm saying? In the future, I plan to make some money off of this. But as time goes, again, I'm new at this. So, but all of that's irrelevant. Listen to the message. Listen to the message. LLC, EIN number, business credit. Leverage it. Structure your LLC correctly. Now, in some states, like Colorado, let's say you You open up your LLC in Colorado. You don't have to necessarily live in Colorado. You know, you can open it up in Colorado. It costs $1. $1 in Colorado to open up. That's the state tax in Colorado. And you got other ones that's cheaper. You know what I'm saying? But where I'm at currently is $200, which ain't that much for me to open up a. $200 is a damn good investment for me to open up, you know, why open up tens of thousands of dollars, hundreds of thousands of dollars in business credit and leverage it. Work on your personal credit. Get your personal credit straight first. You want to do that first. You want to do that first, you know, and they got AI that can help you out with that. You got to Google it, go to the AI, find it. And once you get the AI, you tell it just exactly what you wanted to do. Say, hey, listen, let me know what I have to do to clean my credit up. Write letters disputing what's on my credit. AI will do all that for you, mail it out for you, the whole 9 yards. You even got companies that's out here, you know, virtual companies out here that will do everything for you. Only thing you got to do, shoot them a couple dollars, and they're gonna do it for you. Clean it up, clean your credit up, credit repair, right? This is called funding right here. You're getting funded for your business. So with that being said, I'm gonna sign out. I just wanted to touch the basics with you guys on this and let you know where I'm at. Next, I'm gonna give you all, you know, the websites to hit in another episode. And for right now, I'm signing out on that note. Peace.